how's it going? My name is Lauren May and welcome to this video. Happy New Year! Today we are chatting about 2024 goals. I'll be going through what my goals are for the year. I'm excited to share with you. Hopefully this will inspire you to maybe set some goals for your year. So let's get straight into it. This is a video that I do every single year where I publicly share what my goals are, and I think it's really important to do that. Not necessarily, make a video, but definitely share them with the people around you, because I think it's really important to help in accountability. Now, I gotta be honest, over the last couple of years that I've been doing this, sometimes I record this video and completely forget what my goals that I've said. And yes, I can go back and watch the video, but sometimes it's not part of my everyday routine. So when last year I started bullet journaling and I wrote them down in a book, I was seeing them way more often and I was able to keep myself accountable way better. So that's what I've done again this year, is write them down in my journal that I'll be able to read very often and keep myself accountable. So it's now written in stone, as it were. Let's go through what my goals are, and maybe this will inspire you to get goals going as well. So I'm not sure how much detail I've given about my career on this channel, but I work at a radio station and my all-time dream job is to be a full-time announcer. And last year I definitely made huge steps in making that goal a possibility, and I've definitely been paid to be an announcer, just not in a full-time capacity. So I feel like I'm almost at that step, and so I'm really excited that maybe this year will be the year that I get to do that. So that's my number one best dream goal that I have for 2024. So the rest of the goals are not necessarily more achievable, but they're more everyday kind of I'm going to be able to work towards them everyday kind of goals. And the first one the next one that I have on this list is, sometimes you have those habits that you're just so stuck in the cycle of doing that you just really want to kick. Well, I've got one of those and I've been trying to get rid of it for so long, and it's not terrible, and I'm it's not hurting me or anyone, but it's just one of those things that you just want to be, better at not doing, or it'll build your character and your personality and your character development if you stop doing that thing. So I've set myself a goal that I will go 366 days without doing that habit. I am pretty confident that I'll be able to do it, but we'll see how I go. If you've seen my latest videos, you would see that I've gotten into sewing a little bit, and so I want to sew 5 projects this year. I've got one started already for the new year, but I'm keen to complete the rest and make it more of a hobby than it already is. I love creating stuff, and sewing is really, really fun, and you have something to wear or use when you're finished with it. So I'm very keen to delve deep into that a little bit more this year. The next goal is a goal that I had last year, and although last year I may not have necessarily completed it, but I definitely grew in it. Last year I set myself a goal that I would read more books, and then I had in parentheses about 5. Well, I did read more books than I've ever read for a while, and I read 2 full books last year, but I'm actually going to set myself the goal to read 5 books this year. And you might think that that's not very many, but I'm someone who doesn't really read a lot, and I never loved reading as a kid, and there was only really one series that I fell in love with that made me fall in love with reading. And so I'm keen to find that spark again and build up my reading repertoire. My 5th goal for 2024 is to go deeper in love and intimacy with my relationship with God. Obviously this is something that I want to do all the time, but I want to be even more intentional about it than I ever have been before. I love learning about God and I love learning about the Bible, but I think there needs to be some more intimacy and trust and love and faith in my relationship a bit more, and so I'm very keen to do that. Be more bold in my faith as well. Those are my goals for 2024. Let me know in the comments down below what some of your goals are. I love the idea of sharing and keeping each other accountable and being inspired by each other too. Maybe you've thought of things that you could aim towards this year just by watching this video or reading those comments down below. If you're not already, please subscribe. That button is down below also, and you can click the notification bell to be notified every single time that I upload a video. I hope you have a wonderful day, and don't forget to hug someone today. Bye!